Okay, in this screencast, I want to give an overview of the LabRed course format. So we're in day 2. If you scroll down and click on the LabRed overview, you can pull up that document. Now, the concept of the LabRed will be consistent across the various courses, but if you're using a different instructor for this course, you may have different due dates here or dates on the LabRed model. But the general idea of the LabRed course setup is the same across courses. Okay. So I've got a little overview here. Your attendance the first couple weeks of class is critical so that you can kind of get a foundation of the course, how it's going to run. We can get into some legal and ethical uses of media and these ideas will take you through the entire course. Now when we start in week 3, we're going to convert to the LabRed style. Okay, and the LabRed style gives you flexibility on how to choose your approach for learning. So I've got it laid out here. On Mondays, I will open up the module on Monday morning. So it's going to be your responsibility to take a look at the screencast videos to determine if the module is something that you can complete on your own, if you need help with, or if you want to come in and watch a demonstration. Okay. Monday's classes are completely optional. Once the LabRed model starts in week 3, it's up to you if you want to come in and kind of get some help, get a start on the module. So, if you have to ask any questions or anything like that. Then, by Wednesday's class, you will have 3 options for Wednesday's class. You can, after reviewing the modules and the screencast and the materials, you can decide this module looks like something that I can complete on my own using the resources provided. Okay, so that means you can complete the project on your own time from any location that you want. If you look at the materials and you say, I'm not sure I can do this on my own, I'm going to attend Wednesday's class and I'm going to participate in the demonstration so that I can get clarification on how to use the software or anything that I don't understand. Okay, so that's option 2, where you can come to class and I'll do a demonstration each Wednesday. If you do choose this option, sit in the front 2 rows of the classroom so that I know you are participating in the demonstration. Now the option 3 is you look at the materials and you say, I think I can complete this. I don't necessarily need the demonstration, but I might come in and just work in class on the module, on the project, and then if I have any questions I can ask the instructor. Okay, so this is option 3. Again, attendance is optional, but you can come sit in the back 2 rows of the classroom and you can kind of work. You can kind of keep one ear on me if you want to listen to the demonstration, but this is really just for a workspace to work on the module and ask questions if you have to. Okay, so the Wednesday is the demo day, and then down here I have a little note. You can decide each week. So one week you might feel like you need to come into class, watch the demonstration so that you can get an idea of how to use the technology. And maybe the next week you don't have to use it. Okay, it's completely up to you. I want this to kind of be an open learning environment where you are taking again an active role in your learning. You're looking at the resources, you're listening to the videos, and then you're making a decision on your own. It's kind of taking control of your learning to decide if you can do the project or not. Okay. Now Mondays and Fridays, now that Wednesdays are demo days, Monday and Friday classes are going to be open lab time, where the classroom will be open. You can come and you can work on your projects. If you want to come in with a partner and kind of chat about your projects and bounce ideas off each other, that's a great time to use it. Our classroom will be open. And then I'll also be scheduling one-on-one meetings during that time, okay, so that I can meet with each of you individually. Okay. Now I do have an additional information section here. If you've fallen behind on 2 or more projects, then you are required to come to Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes until you're caught up with your work. Likewise, if you're failing, again, you're required to come to class until you have a passing grade. Okay, so the best thing to do is just not fall behind on your projects. But if you do fall behind, I am going to check in on you. You'll get an academic status report, and I'll require you to come into class until you are caught up. Okay, that's just the best way that I know of to kind of keep you on track with the course, so that you finish and so that you're successful. We do a lot of projects in this class. Every week you're going to have a new project, so we're going to go fast, but I want to make sure that you stay up with the course. Okay. Now the next thing is one-on-one meetings. You will meet with me one-on-one 3 times throughout the semester, and we'll set up the calendar with that during the class too. I'll show you your one-on-one dates. This gives me and you the chance to chat about your website that you're going to be creating. It allows me to check in with you. It just really, it's a great opportunity for you and I to kind of get to know each other for a short amount of time, and just so that I can make sure that you're staying up with the class, and so that you have a chance to ask me any questions that you might have. Okay, we will be creating a meeting log, so you'll be taking meeting notes. I'll be taking meeting notes, and that'll be our way of communicating and kind of keeping track of our discussions throughout the semester. Okay, so we'll get into that. I'll show you how to schedule those in your next screencast here. Okay. And then again, I got the required classes. We'll add these to your Google Calendar as well. There are three, aside after the first 2 weeks of class, there are 3 additional required classes that you'll need to attend throughout the semester. So after each round of one-on-one meetings, I'll have everybody come in for a required class. We'll do some group work. We'll share your progress so far, so that you can kind of look at other classmates' websites to see how they're progressing, get feedback from them. I'll probably have something that we talk about as a whole class, but it's really just a way to kind of check in with each of you as a whole class to make sure that there aren't any questions or any big glaring problems. Okay, so that's the library class setup. You'll get familiar with this pretty quickly, but please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.